Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we will be taking down the final part of Chapter 8, where we've got 2 story parts and we have 2 lessons to learn. Let's get into it. Ismelda. I saw a sleepwalker get smacked by the Whomping Willow. He died. I saw my very first merperson this morning. Did you? I thought I saw a dragon over the Black Lake, but it was just one of those phoenix forks. Sorry, child. Oh, Hagrid. Thanks for meeting me, Hagrid. And why didn't you come in your pyjamas? Weirdo. Thanks for having me, Shiny. I needed a break from running my errands. What can I do for you? Do you know anything about caring for Nifflers? Do I? I love those little rascals. Right? They're amazing. Can you tell me how to get a Niffler to search something that's missing? Controlling a Niffler is a big task, Shiny. Could take some time to explain. Do you have time now? It's pretty important. I would, but I need to buy some vegetables in Hogsmeade for my new pet. I prefer growing the vegetables myself, but these sleepwalkers keep trampling over all my garden. Oh, poor Hagrid. I grew some food for Niffler in herbology class. You did? Would you give me what you have? Yes, of course. I'm not sure the Niffler will eat them anyway. Well, you can always count on you, Shiny. Now let me tell you everything I know about Nifflers. Thank you. What do you know, Hagrid? Tell me everything. They'll burrow deeper for treasure than you thought possible. Treat them like you want to be treated. That applies to humans and creatures. I've always found them to be gentle creatures, caring even. They say you shouldn't keep a Niffler in your house, but they say a lot of things. Well, we've heard that from Professor Kettleburn. You know your facts about Nifflers, Hagrid. Success! We hope that helps. Thanks, Hagrid. I feel like I've learned everything there is to know about Nifflers, just from that one conversation. Thanks for these vegetables. They're just what my new pet needs to feel at home. What's your new pet? When you finally come down to my hut, I'll be sure to make something special for you. Good luck, Shiny. Between you and me, keep watch out for Professor Kettleburn's Chimera. Not to mention these 3 other creatures that got loose. What is with you two? You literally... I shouldn't have said that. No, you shouldn't, Hagrid. Yes, you should. You should be saying that to somebody. Saying that there are 3 other creatures that could potentially maul students. Right, Professor Kettleburn wants us in care of magical creatures. That's not Professor Kettleburn. I was expecting Professor Kettleburn. I take great pride in subverting expectations. Expectations subverted. Do you believe you're prepared to take care of my Niffler? Yes, I am. I believe so. I've done everything I can to learn about Nifflers and their behaviour. I appreciate your confidence, Mr. Hunter. Let's see if it is deserved. Good luck, Mr. Hunter. Sickleworth is an extraordinarily well-behaved Niffler, but he's still a Niffler. He's goddamn cute. I want him. I want to earn him. Nice, we get to earn 5 stars towards unlocking our Murtlap lesson as well. Nifflers are native to Great Britain. And they're not. I haven't seen one in my whole lifetime. And that should be it. Unlocked. Murtlap lesson and success at the same time. Collect. Give me them stars. Well done, Mr. Hunter. I believe you've proven yourself capable of caring for my Niffler. Thank you, Rakepick. Hopefully he can help me find that buried arrowhead. I'll do my best to take care of him and bring him back to you as soon as I find it. This Niffler is one of the very few things I have affection for whatsoever. I suggest you keep that in mind. I will, don't worry. I will treat him like gold. I will not lose him, I hope. Story task complete. All that's left to do is to finish our lessons. So we've got a Bunter Beetle, Transfiguration class, and a Magical Creatures, Care for Magical Creatures Murtlap lesson. So let's do the button into a beetle first, because that is probably the most important one. Today you will learn to turn beetles into buttons. Let your creativity shine with the types of buttons you create. I have some fashionable cloaks that need new buttons, so if anybody has any extra at the end of class, please give them to me. He looks like he has vampire teeth when he opens his mouth. Right. Him. Button it, Mr. Egu. Bit of wordplay from McGonagall there. Beetles or button demonstration. I am about to demonstrate how to turn beetles into buttons. How do I stop the beetle from crawling over my desk? The board shows how the pieces of a mouse form into a snuff box. That's useless. That was yesterday's lesson. So just your standard transfiguration class, but we will be casting this spell to turn this beetle, who has remained still, thankfully, into a button. Success. Wait, does Andre want the buttons at the end of the class that we have spare that are still beetles, but we've just transfigured into buttons, and just wants? That's kind of creepy. It's a little bit weird. Right, well, on to our Care of Magical Creatures class, where we'll be facing the mighty, cutest, ugliest beast ever known. Today we will be studying murtlaps. They are fascinating marine beasts that look like something like rats with sea anemones attached to their backs. Yeah, a bit weird. So you know, pretty normal stuff. Yeah. Murtlaps seem like really ugly, cute, you know? Just like really ugly. But there's a slight little cuteness to it. I don't remember anybody, when I asked what would you rather have, I don't think anybody chose a murtlap. If you did, say I would want to have a murtlap over all the other magical creatures in year 4. Let's begin with a lecture on how to care for murtlaps. I have a brilliant recipe for pickling murtlap growth. Alright, I thought he was going to say he has a brilliant recipe for pickling murtlaps. Like, that would not be care of magical creatures. And now a question. Let's make sure you don't have unicorn fear in your ears. Acromantula is the name for a giant version of what creature? It's a giant acrobat. Oh, no. It is a spider. Of course it's a spider. Brilliant. Allow me to demonstrate the proper way to not die in this class. Behold. What does your murtlap need, you can ask, but he probably won't tell you because he makes this noise. It's got proper buck teeth as well. That's why it's so ugly cute. Look at it, right? It's got sweet eyes. I'm slowly liking the murtlap a little bit more. Here buddy, have some food. There you go. Good boy. Oh, look how excited he is. I see past your ugliness, murtlap. But I'd still have a Niffler. Chapter 8 complete, Sickleworth. Now we move on to Chapter 9 with Glittery Secrets. Accompanied by Madam Rakepick's Niffler, you scour the castle in search of the centaur's missing arrowhead. 3 parts to this one. They are making them very short now. And of course we'll have to wait for Chapter 9 till Thursday. Till then, it's about doing those potion classes, getting them 5 stars in to build up a stats. We're closing in on 24, which is the highest level at the moment, but it's going to take ages. 4,526 for each of those stats to get them leveled up. I've almost bought all the... I can't exit. I've almost bought all the gear now. All I have left to buy are these 2 polo necks and then just the last bits of my trousers. Those. So I think I'm saving up to buy them, but I'm going to buy them all in one go because I want to hold on to a coin until the next update to see if there's any new stuff that I might want instead. Okay, well that's all for this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future information. That's all from me. See you soon.